Hello everyone, this is Mr. Co with a quick video for some care and maintenance tips for your clarinet. I have my clarinet here, and these are just some easy things for you to do every time you finish up playing on your clarinet. It'll take an extra minute or two, and it will ensure that your clarinet stays clean and it stays well functioning so that you can play it and play it easily. All right, so the first thing you should do when finishing up your practice session, I always like to start with the reed because the reed is the most fragile part of the clarinet. And so I like to get that squared away as quick as possible. All right, so we take off the reed, and I've seen some people come to class with their mouthpiece looking like this. That is a no-no. Don't do that. You always have to take the reed off every time you're finishing playing. The cases for our reeds are specially designed so that they can air out and they can dry off in a safe way. If you're leaving your reed on the mouthpiece and you put it away like that, that encourages bacteria or mold to grow, and then you're gonna take it out and put it in your mouth. That is not what we want. It can lead to you getting sick or just not, it's not good. So we're gonna go ahead and take the reed off. I always like to, I've said this in class, but I'm gonna say it again. You don't have to unscrew the ligature. Remember, this is the ligature. You don't have to unscrew it a million times because you're just gonna have to redo it next time. So I unscrew it maybe 3, 1, 2, 3, and then it still stays tight. I'll take that down. Remember to just hold from the bottom, because the part where our mouth goes is the most fragile, and also it's where our mouth goes, so we don't want germs from our fingers. And then that's gonna go right here. And remember, don't push this all the way up because then it's not gonna be able to come out very easily. So that needs to be done every time. Don't forget that part. And then you can just leave that in your case. Phew, we got rid of the most fragile part. All right, so something that you should do with your actual clarinet every single time you're finished playing is to swab it down. And a swab, here's an example. This is the swab that I have. It's this big kind of cloth, and there is a weight tied to the end, all right? And I will link in the description, I'll link a place where you can purchase one of these. They're relatively inexpensive, and they're super, super useful. I like to take the entire clarinet apart one piece at a time. Quick reminder, when you're taking your top joint and the bottom joint here, you want to hold down the key that you're playing. Like if you were playing the note D, you want to hold this one down because see how it raises the bridge? See that guy over here? You want to hold it down when you pull this apart. There you go. And I will just take my weight and I'm gonna just drop it through. I didn't take these two apart because they're so short. It's kind of up to you. And I'll drop the weight until you see it, and then you just kind of got to pull it through. You can do that maybe 2 or 3 times just to make sure that any moisture is getting kind of mopped up here. And once you do that, you can go ahead and put those pieces back in your case. Quick reminder, your ligature is going to sit right on top of the mouthpiece, and then your cap. And again, this, because we're talking care and maintenance, a lot of people say, what's the point of this? This is an added safety for our mouthpiece, okay? In case anything gets bumped, the mouthpiece, which is a kind of expensive piece to replace, is something that will keep it safe, all right? So keep that cap on there, all right? We'll go for this joint now. Push it down through, 1. And it's really important, especially these pieces. Obviously, we want to keep the mouthpiece nice and dry because that's the closest thing that goes into our mouth. But these pieces with a lot of the keys on it are very important to make sure are cared for, because if any of those have issues, the clarinet's not going to sound right. It's going to sound a little funky, or some notes might not even come out all the way, and that's something that you'll have to take to the music store and pay some money to get fixed. So we might as well just take the extra minute or 2 at the end of every practice session to make sure everything is in working order, all right? Now, there are some things, and I mean, the bell, you can go ahead and do. It's not a huge part of care and maintenance. It doesn't have any keys on it. It's the furthest from your mouth. It certainly does not get as wet as some of the other parts of your clarinet, but if you're trying to practice good habits, you might as well hit this too. while I have this in my hand, there are some things on the clarinet that are just out of our control. For example, you can see on some of these holes, there's this yellow part on mine. It's called a pad. Not doing a good job showing you. There it is. That pad right here. And when you press down a key, that pad covers that hole. See how it goes up and down? Sometimes that pad gets worn down. That's what's called a leaky pad, where air is escaping because the pad's not covering the hole all the way, even though you're pressing the correct thing. And that's just part of owning a clarinet. Sometimes you need to go to the music store and get your pads replaced. That's not something you can do. It's not something I can do. It's just something that you'll have to do. Maybe you won't have to do it for a really long time, depending on how much you play, but just something to keep aware. If your clarinet is sounding a little funky or airy, or it doesn't sound like it normally does, one of the main issues could be that you have a leaky pad, and you gotta just take that to the music store. I am happy to look at any issues that you're having, bring it to class, and I'm happy to see if I can diagnose the problem or fix anything. But these are just some quick tips for how to every day clean and care for your instrument so that it stays in tip-top shape. All right, have a good one.